Well, hello and welcome back. You're probably like, Bridget, what is this setup right now? This is not a gym. And you're exactly right. Today I'm coming at you with a bench and arms day at my parents' home gym. So as I'm recording this, it is Mother's Day weekend. I actually surprised my mom for Mother's Day and came up to Virginia. So my flight was delayed by 6 hours yesterday and it threw my workout schedule off. So I was supposed to run yesterday with this hybrid training I'm doing, but I ended up having to run today as well. And I ran my fastest 5K. It was like a 31 minute and that's like a 5-minute shave off in terms of time from one of the last times I ran a 5K. So I'm feeling really good about that. But yeah, we've got a chest and arms focused workout, and of course we're going to be benching, and this is actually where a lot of this started. So when I was taking care of my mom when I was 20, this is where I would escape down to and lift. Like, it kept me sane. So it's definitely weird to come back, especially now that I'm repping 135. Like, that was my biggest goal, was just to like hit 1 rep with 2 plates on each side. So I have a lot of videos with me benching, 95 pounds, repping them out with like not the best form, which I might insert that into this video. We'll see if I can find it, but I definitely have it. But again, just an interesting full circle moment. So today I'll show you a little bit of my warm up down here. I've got you carefully balancing and I'm praying that my camera does not fall. But yeah, should be a pretty good one. Okay, so for warm up today, we're gonna start with some external rotation. We've got one of these little bands that tie around. So for a lot of you that do work out at home, because I'm learning from a lot of the calls I've been taking about coaching that a lot of you guys do work out at home. These are really great just for, focusing on shoulder health, having some kind of resistance band. You can even just get like the normal looped ones, what have you, or a regular one with handles on the side. But this is another option. So this, I'm just gonna get some external rotation in. So I'm actually using kind of like the back of my shoulder blade a little bit and focusing on using that to push this out wide here. You can always keep like a towel in if that helps you kind of like hug in and get that feeling in the back of the shoulder. But I'm just gonna do about like 12 to 15 per side, and then I'll show you what I got after that. But yeah, being 20, having to leave everything behind was a really hard ask at the time. It made me feel like I was growing up a little bit too quick. I still have alarm clocks in my phone with the specific names of the medicine I would have to give my mom. Also, right now, I am doing like an upward external rotation. So I'm here, kind of locking that in place and then coming up. So it's similarly working the external rotators, but in a little bit of a different way. I like warming up with exercises like this because it's priming my shoulder for like some heavy presses, because it's a lot to ask your body to just jump on into that. So warming it up a little, having it feel good is just great for overall shoulder health. But yeah, big ask as a 20-year-old, impacted my life, but I would not be on this path. I would not have the confidence I had if I had not gone through that experience and have become stronger at the other side of it. So if you're struggling with anything right now, whether it's your own mental health, whether it's responsibilities and caretaking, which is a very selfless task to take on and makes you have to sacrifice a lot of your life, just know, like, I'm proud of you. Again, that is not a small feat, and I hope you can find those little things that allow you to take care of yourself and feel just a little bit better, just a little bit more empowered, because it just makes that experience a little bit easier to get through. Thankfully, my mom's okay now. She had what we thought was a brain tumor removed, and it just, it was really a really scary time in my life. I remember crying to 2 of my girlfriends, getting the call, sitting in that room with them, and just bawling my eyes out, like so confused. So it was tough. Definitely a very shaping experience into who I am today. And again, like a lot of the confidence I've had, because I didn't have confidence for a really long time. And that experience broke me down to my core, and it required a lot of building up, and I get to be proud of who I am today, all the things I do and how I show up. And on a daily basis, it feels like I have people testing my confidence to see how they can break me down. You will never know the extent of the battles I have faced. And similarly for all of you, when people give you shit, and they do that little subtle thing, subtle passive aggressive comment that makes you question what their intentions are. What do you mean by that? You ask them right then and there on the spot, what do you mean by that? Make them repeat themselves, because people will do that to see how deep your self-respect really is. And I hope you can show them how motherfucking strong you are. So that's something I work on, is addressing that on the spot. I've had a lot of bullshit in my life life. And ain't nobody got time for that.
And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay, so this right here is gonna be our first warm-up set of bench press. So I'm just using the bar, making sure my positioning is right, because this is an odd setup. Different kind of bench, definitely nice and wobbly, and it's just a new stimulus for me and my body. So we're gonna hope for the best here. And praying that this is not just straight coochie as you guys are seeing. Okay. Easy peasy. So I think this setup's gonna be ideal for me. I would like to have it like a half notch higher, but there is no half notch. So we're working with this. I'm gonna throw some 25s on the side, warm up with that, and then we'll just build up from there. This right here is warm up set number 2. So 95 pounds on the bar. Again, this is where I was at for a long time in my journey. So if you're interested in coaching, comment below. You can comment coach, and I'll send you a message and see, what your struggles are and how we can help you from there. I love this stuff. This is where I nerd out, guys. I got my bachelor's in kinesiology. It's like the biomechanics of movement. This is my ultimate hyperfixation. So again, just comment coach, or hey, I'm interested in coaching, or just fill out my coaching application, whatever works for you. But anyway, let's get this set in. My phone is ringing right now. That's okay, I'm gonna finish this set first. All right, that's it for that warm-up set. I'm gonna add a little bit of weight on each side and show you my next warm-up set. Okay, so I ended up hitting another warm-up set at 115, so 25-10 on each side. And this is 135 on the bar. So today we're aiming for 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps with a 3-second negative. So this will be set number 1, aiming for at least 6 reps. And then going from there. Come on. Definitely a kicker. I am tired today. I'm trying to use leg drive too and do like actual powerlifting for him because I'm looking at competing. So definitely feels weird, and especially without a spot. I'm gonna work with the same weight and aim for at least 6 reps on set number 2. Oh my gosh. All right. This right here is set number 2. Again, 3-second negative, aiming for at least 6 reps. Trying to get my glutes engaged a little bit better for that leg drive. So definitely a weird feeling, and especially I'm not even wearing shoes. So we'll see what we got. I'm gonna go normal reps. Jeez Louise. I'm just kidding. Yeah, the leg drive's hard for me. I think it'd be better if I have shoes on, so don't do this at home. But I'm gonna aim for same weight, 6 reps again. Just gonna try to get 6 reps for all these sets. I'm definitely feeling weak. Again, partially totally different setup. Also, I'm not on my normal program, and these weights feel heavier. They're like not as used as most gym ones are. These plates are kind of fat. So, excuses. Just getting in what I can, getting a good kick, and we'll do the same thing at set number 3. Alrighty, this is set number 3. Same thing. Gonna try to get a few reps with that leg drive feeling if I can, and then switch into like, butt down, no leg drive after that. Okay, I definitely kept like jack for most of those. I either got 6 or 7 reps on that. I kind of lost count. Again, my brain is super foggy. I'm tired. But we got one more set of this, and then I'll show you what we got after this. Okay, this right here is set number 4. Yes, I am moving my mic a little bit further down on my shirt, and hopefully it's not as grunty as it was. You could hear like all of my throat settling. I'm like, geez Louise. I'm struggling, y'all. This is not easy weight. Anyway, I'm gonna get this last set, aim for at least 6 reps, and I'll show you what we got after this. God damn! All right. Oh, fuck me. That was a sticking point at that last one. The leg drive's also new to me. It's like, I feel like I have more control when I'm flat. I also don't have a spotter picking the bar up. But again, solid set. We're gonna hit chest flies next, so I'll show you that. Okay, so next up here is going to be a dumbbell chest fly. So getting in what we can, we're going for 10 to 12 reps here and just slow and controlled. Okay, that's set number 1 right there. I've got 2 more sets, and I'm gonna go ahead and superset this with dumbbell bicep curls, which I'll show you here next. Okay, so next up here we got dumbbell alternating curls. So 2-second hold at the top and just keeping overall control. So we're going for 12 on each side. I think this is like 17.5 pounds on each dumbbell. I'm not 100% sure, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, so not bad for a first set. I'm gonna add some weight to these. I will show you my next set just because I don't think that one was that hard. And I'd like to show you a little bit of a kick today. I'm just a little fired up, can you blame a girl? But I'm gonna work between these 2 for this superset, and I'll show you my second set of these bicep curls. Okay, so for this set, I'm working with some interesting adjustable dumbbells. So I put 6 pounds on one side of each of them and took off 2.5 pounds. It's a little bit heavier on one side than the other, which is okay because I'm just curling. So we'll see how this goes. This is set number 2. Just gonna show you set number 2. I think this is closer to 20 pounds. I don't really know. So definitely much better of a kick on that one. I think I'm gonna work with the same weight for set number 3, but I'm gonna get these done and I'll show you what I got after this one. Whew. Okay, so next up here, we've got dumbbell tricep extensions. So keeping our elbows in and just like this. Definitely sore, but just getting in what we can. I love those little clicks of my elbows. So for this one, we're gonna go for 3 sets, and I'm just going for 12 to 15. This is gonna be a quick workout. Again, it's not really thinking about, getting in the volume I want to be getting in for all of these. I'll show you my next exercise after this, but again, just keep in mind this is like more of a quick focused workout, just to get it in and get it done. Not necessarily building, but more of a maintaining kind of style. Just so, again, I'm getting in that movement, taking care of myself, but I'm traveling, I'm focusing on enjoying time with my family and friends, and that requires me to sacrifice not being perfect, or to sacrifice being perfect and not be perfect rather, and all kinds of things like that. But yeah, I'll show you my next exercise next. Okay, and so for a last superset here, we're gonna be doing crossbody hammer curls with tricep dips on the bench. So 12 per side for these, and then about 12 for the triceps dips. These are 30s, fuck. Oh my God. All right, that's good enough for that one. Okay, and now I've got tricep dips, so I'm just going off of the edge of this. We'll see what we got. Okay. I'm actually gonna adjust pause. So we're going for anywhere from 12 to 15 reps. So very quick little pump cover reveal here, nothing crazy. Because again, this is more just a quick workout. Quick little pump, get her done, and move on with the day. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this workout vlog, please let me know. And let me know if you'd like to see any videos in particular. But again, thank you for watching. I will see you next Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time.